So buying a computer is one of the most important decisions of your life. You use your laptop or computer every day, and so you want to know what you're buying before you actually buy it. So the first thing you want to think about would be whether you want a laptop or a desktop. So laptop is usually portable. You can bring it anywhere. It's usually has less wires than a desktop. As long as one wire, you just plug it in. And it's definitely easier to use than a desktop because everything's pre-installed and ready to go. While desktop is a stationary computer, you can't move it anywhere. It's usually more powerful and costs less than a laptop because they don't have to fit all the parts into this small case like in a laptop. And for a desktop, you can usually replace parts easier if they get old or damaged or outdated. You can just search, buy that specific part instead of buying a whole new computer or laptop. And then next, you should find out what you're going to do with that computer. So maybe you're going to do homework on it, play some games, do specific like work tasks. So for simple things like doing homework, browsing the web, you want something cheap because not much power is needed to do these things like web browsing. While for games, you usually want something a lot more powerful. More powerful components are needed to actually run the game without lag. And then for work, you have to research what you actually need for that certain job, right? So like certain jobs have different tasks you have to do. So for example, maybe you're into video editing, which would require more RAM, a good CPU maybe, and maybe a lot of storage compared to what you would normally need for just a normal computer. Finally, you're gonna need to know how you're gonna actually get your computer. If you're getting a laptop, it's gonna be a pre-built laptop, right? And it's gonna be really simple for you because everything's already installed in you, it's pre-made. It's just plug and play, right? There's also a pre-built desktop, which is pretty much the same thing as a pre-built laptop, except it's a desktop, right? Everything's usually installed just like a laptop, and it's usually cheaper than when you buy a laptop, right? You don't really need to know like everything about computers to just buy a pre-built desktop. While when you buy a home built, you can also home build your desktop, which is a lot more complicated. You need to know like what you're doing. You need to know what part goes where. You need to know what each part does, or else maybe you might like destroy a part. You gotta rebuy it, and then you gotta buy all the parts separately, and then just put everything in home. So choosing computer could be hard, but as long as you know everything that you want to do and need to do with that computer, I think it's really simple task.